It's like
Namaste, Masters. I welcome you all for today's program. So it's amazing program, like 50 hours, 50 states, and we're trying to bring oneness here, one nation, oneness. We're trying to create a collective consciousness here, which is ultimate thing for anybody, like who is do meditation or who doesn't do meditation. So before we go into today's topic, I just want to brief myself. My name is Sudhakar Pedreddy from New Jersey. I've been living here for more than 10 years. And it's been more than 4 years I'm into the spiritual path, practicing meditation. Before doing my meditation practice, I was exploring different ways to realize the most important self-realization. How did I get that word self-realization? It came from the book Autobiography of Yogi. I read the whole book, and then one word that got me is self-realization. Okay, now what is the next thing? How to do this self-realization? So what are the different ways to get that self-realization? So the ways that I discovered is maybe some doing some puja. Everybody, that is a basic thing that we all know, right? From childhood, we grew up watching people. I didn't do any pujas, even my home, and they don't do much. We just, do one namaskaram for namesake. But that was the thing that we know. So I did like 6 months. Then I thought, okay, there should be a better way. This is taking too long, and every day a lot of time I had to spend. Then I came to know mantra japa, chanting name, and then finally I discovered, okay, meditation is the only way to reach there. So since then, I never stopped it. I kept exploring myself. Okay, one is two things everybody must understand is you practice the meditation that you do actual morning 1 hour or 2 hours. The rest of the time, it is more like you need to be self-aware, keeps observing yourself. That gives you a lot of energy. That gives you the real lesson in the life. You get energy in the meditation, but how do you conduct yourself is defined in those, your wakeful hours. That's most important. Every day, every minute, we have to observe ourselves. So that is where I'm learning more. That's where your real experience comes, the real knowledge comes. Of course, we have to read books and get inspiration and basic information, but the practical aspect of knowledge comes through those days. Okay, and I want to mention Patris are here. I just came to know Patris after coming into this meditation, but before that, I met him in person in 10 years back. That's around 2007. And I laughed at them. He said, meditation is being with your breath. I tried that and I got headache, and I just came out of that meditation. And I didn't know that he is my guru. I met him after 10 years of that first introduction. See, it took so long for me to get there. So if everybody comes when there is a right time, right? So, but now what is the goal of everybody? Why we are doing? Right? We do meditation, we realize ourselves. But what is a collective consciousness? What is the importance of collective consciousness? Why do you have to spend so much time to teach others? Why Patisar spent his whole life teaching meditation to others? He doesn't have any personal interest there. He's already happy. He's doing good job, and he's taking care of family. Why did he left the job and made so much effort to teach others? We need to understand this aspect of Patisar. And when you understand this, then we will also know why we have to teach it to others, why have to take this knowledge, especially the meditation, the spiritual wisdom, the vegetarianism, right? And the knowledge of pyramids. This is the age that we have to use the pyramids. Pyramids are belong to fifth dimension. And the earth is moving towards the fifth dimension. The people on earth has to move towards the fifth dimension. And these pyramids will help us great way to move in the fifth dimension, right? We have the temples. Temples, they belong to the third dimension, right? So this is the importance of the pyramids. So overall, why do we have to make an effort? Why do we have to support the PMC? So if you understand this, I know a lot of people, they're just happy with their own meditation, right? And they say oneness. How does oneness comes? The one person, he never care about spiritualism. He just do whatever he random things that he want. He just cause it everywhere, the violence, and you are other side you are doing it. And if you want to raise the collective vibrations of the earth, right? So everybody has to work towards it. It's not just one person can do it, right? That is where the collective consciousness, as a collective, as a human beings, as collectively, we have to do it together. It's not that one person does it, right? If that can happen, we have seen so many enlightened beings taking birth here, but nothing changed on the earth. At least it's in the good shape now because of them. But now we have to lift the earth to the fifth dimension. Lift the earth means not the physical one, right? It is the people on the earth towards the fifth dimension, means the unconditional love, happy and being joy without external stimulants. So all these things will happen when everybody is in the spiritual path, everybody in that high vibrations. So for that, if you want to be happy, your family is happy, then it's become easy for you to become happy. Let's say your wife is troubling you, can you really be happy? You can be, but it's a lot of effort for you. You have to spend a lot of energy for that. Let's say you family are very easy with you, then it's very easy for you to be very joyful and happy in the home. So think like earth is one family. Now you want to be happy, that means everybody else in the family has to be happy, and everybody else in the family should share the same love that you share. That is a collective consciousness that we are moving. So if you want to achieve that, you have to take it to the neighbors and friends, family, everybody on the earth. So this is why we are putting a lot of effort to take this to as many people as possible. It is not that we want more followers. It's not that we want to become more famous, right? So there is a great truth in spreading this meditation. That is what the Patrisal goal. He want to raise the collective consciousness of the Mother Earth. He cannot do it alone. He need a lot of people. He need everybody on the earth, right? So that is why we have to give a lot of energy to this PMC channel. So this is the era of digital media, and we cannot walk like street to street and house to house. It's very difficult, and it takes another million years if we do that. Then digital media is the great way to reach everybody instantaneously, and it's easy for both the person who is teaching, who is also learning. They can do it from their home, their convenience time, right? So we have to, everybody, whoever is watching here, who will watch it in the future, understand this. If you're doing meditation, that will help you. If you sit with 100 people and do meditation, how powerful is that, right? Instead of you do 1 year, if you just sit with 100 people and do 1 day, that's equal to that. So for that, everybody has to make effort. If you want a really good growth, faster growth in meditation, you make 100 people group, sit with them and do it. That is what the goal I set for New Jersey. For this 2024, our goal is we need to have 1,000 masters in New Jersey. And I want to do meditation with the 1,000 masters in one sitting, so that, my vibrations will rise. And so everybody is in the group, right? And that 1,000 people, even 1% teaches 1%, it become like 2,000. Reaching like that will be easy. So every state should set some goal. Okay, this year we are reaching this many new masters. So for us, we are setting 1,000 people, and we are working towards that, and it's possible. And it is not my intention to reach the 1,000 people, right? Those 1,000 people are waiting for to get this wisdom. I don't have any personal interest to go to them and teach. I don't want to become famous. I don't want followers. So it is their intentions are driving me to take this wisdom to them. I hope you're following that, right? When the guru will appear, when the student is ready, the guru will appear, right? This is what everybody says. That means the student is driving the guru towards him. So here we are setting this 1,000 goal. Why? Those 1,000 people are waiting to receive this wisdom. The entire population on the earth is waiting to receive this wisdom. That's why we are getting that kind of intuitions. So if you look at this other angle, then you would more better. So there is somebody waiting for this. So you have to make effort. So if you think egoistical, oh, I want to take this meditation to everybody, don't think like that. Okay, you got intuition, you got a thought, and it is not your personal thought. Okay, it's a collective thought that came to you. Okay, those 1,000 people or those 1 million people are waiting to get this wisdom. So it is our responsibility to take this to next generation in the sense, whoever is coming new. So Patri sir did whatever he could do, and if we stop it there, and his mission is off complete. So it's our mission, it's like continuation. So it's now our responsibility to take this to as many people as possible. So that's where I am, and we are all doing and working towards that. So that is what I want to tell today. And then I have one more master from New Jersey whom I wanted to speak, but he's not here. It's fine. So now let's talk more about collective consciousness. So we are individual, like body and mind level. We feel like we are separate from everybody, and that cannot be true, right? So in this atmosphere, everything is connected. Look at this, like the ocean, and there is a fish. When we look at as ocean, we see the water and fish as one. They are together there, right? But the fish will feel that okay, it is in the water and it's separate from that ocean. It see the separation from the water and the fish. But the person who see it from outside, the person who see from the side, from the sky, or when you see it from the shore, you see that everything is one being there. Okay, one object for you, at least one living thing there. Okay, everything living in the water, and the water is just one, right? Same thing, whoever is living on the earth, we are all well connected, we are all one. How do you experience that? When you go yourself, like conscious level, when you transcend our body and mind and see our body and mind from the conscious perspective, then you see your consciousness is not separate from others. It's just one consciousness driving everything here. It's one energy, right? And you cannot separate the energy. The air which is outside the atmosphere, inside you, it's all one, it's all well connected. There is no separate, okay, this second there is the gap here. It's all, one flow. Same way, the consciousness is also well connected, and it's one consciousness. So at least, those who go deeper in the meditation, those who explore the spiritual, they understand, they experience it. But there are a lot of people who don't see them separately. For them, we have to know, we have to take this wisdom to them. They need this knowledge, and they need to understand this. For that, we have to make everybody, every single being here who want to make their own spiritual evolution, whoever want to be happy, whoever want to have very joyful life, that only become complete when you teach it to the next person. Otherwise, it's incomplete and you cannot be complete happy. So these 50 days, 50 masters, 50 hours of Sankalp Dhyan to connect all the states and bring one nation is amazing program. I totally love this. And we all will make our own effort. It's not going to take much time, right? We are doing digitally. We are doing Facebook, and while we are always on the phone, it's just forwarding. Find your local group, forward. And if you're leading the group, just organize big events, and bring, like, let's say I am in the New Jersey, I want to connect every city in the New Jersey. Well, let's say I have 40 cities, 50 cities. I want people from every city to participate, like how every state is participating in the US, right? So in every state, they can take this. Okay, let's bring all the masters from city wise and bring it together. And we need to have at least some masters in every city. So all those small goals right, will bring the collective consciousness. Understand this. It is a collective consciousness has to rise, then only we can be happy. That is Patrisar's goal. That's why he says, that The entire world has to meditate. The entire world has to become vegetarian. Okay, entire world has to use the pyramids. It is collective consciousness always speaks about. He's not interested in becoming famous in the world. Right? He has no interest in that. It is a collective consciousness, always their goal is. Okay, they don't focus on individual. But we're all part of his plan and execution also. Okay, my dear friends. So with that, thank you all for giving me opportunity. And I have a very senior master from New Jersey. He's Shirish Revankar. He's been in the spiritual path and he tried different things and he has so much of wisdom. I always amazed listening to his experiences, his wisdom. It's like, next level of wisdom that we get, and it's firsthand, it's experience wisdom from him. So I want to introduce him to you and let's get this collective consciousness. What is enlightenment? What is the way to reach enlightenment? What is the ultimate goal for anybody? Okay, I will introduce Shirish Revankar. Shirish, please take over.
Thank you, Sudhakar. I'm really amazed with your introduction. It's a great. Thank you so much for a kind word. So, to tell you about this oneness and unified consciousness, I think it is. I mean, our Mula Bhuta, reality. It's our mool, where we emerged right from that divine self. So I think it's time that we reckon our existence in that global existence, the oneness of self. That is, it's a great knowledge, great feeling to be part of that undivided self, great confidence and great power that comes from. And unfortunately, a lot of identity were lost in so many desires that we carried, uncontrolled desires and uncontrolled, wishes that we had nourished, and then we end up in the mess that we don't even recognize who we are, where we started, and where we are now. So it's a great shortcut that Patriji has given us, the pyramids, bringing back pyramid into day-to-day life and giving us the power meditations, has given a lot of people in this group a great beginning, restarting again their realization and then finding themselves, to the root of existence. That is, I think, is great achievement by this group. I just got introduced to this group last May, actually May or June, about a year now. And I think it's wonderful experience everybody's having here. It's great. And I think the seriousness of this is proportional to the output that you get out of it, right? So if you make an effort, serious effort, dedication, there's nothing like that, right? There's no light action can give you serious or the permanent results. So consistency is important. Light-minded and temporary-minded decisions will not help you to get anywhere with this. So I think decisiveness is important. Like you want to get in this field and you want to achieve or realize the fact of life, and self-realization is just waiting for you to tap the door there, right? I mean, it is not anybody else. It's yourself that is waiting to be recognized internally. So, and then that has an existence everywhere. I used to work at the age of 17 in my father's business in India. I used to travel a lot with the data processing company, right? My father used to have card punch and all those data verification. I don't know whether anybody's aware of those. But I used to do marketing for him. I used to go places and do connect to the client. I was young, and people used to like me a lot, so I used to talk to them. And while coming, there was nothing to think about, right? So I was like 17. I'm at the peak of my teenage, and there was nothing. I said, you know what? I'm wasting my time thinking about movie, thinking about friends, thinking about what to do tomorrow, and thinking about the work. Work is like you go there and you do it and it's done, right? What do you do in travel time? So I started chanting. I started chanting, and my chanting was I was questioned, what is my goal in my life? What is my goal? I started chanting that. What is my goal? What is my goal? What is my goal? And I chanted for continuously 1 week, non-stop. I didn't stop. I did not stop. Started chanting like crazy. What is my goal? Right? I did not think anything but that chant. Anybody was talking to me, I was answering them. I'm done. Whenever there is a spare time, like whenever there is something else to be done, I'm doing chanting. Like you come to me, I talk to me, and I answer it. You go, I start chanting. And somebody asks me to do something, I do that, I start chanting. Throughout the day, throughout the night, 7 days continuously, right? One day I got up and started chanting. I was going to the school, right? I was going to the school at the same time. And I just realized that I was not chanting what is my goal. I was chanting something else. Suddenly it just transformed that. And the answer was that chant was my answer. The chant came back to me from inner was, I am the soul and soul is my goal. So what is my goal was my chant. The inner self changed it in the transition. I don't know when it changed. I am the soul and soul is my goal. So I was given a pattern that I need to dig in to find out my own soul. That is my goal for the life. So if you're connecting to your higher soul, 100%, being with that, realizing what it is and what we are doing here in unified, is connecting to the higher self. Higher self is the next level from the divine Paramatma, right? So once you know the higher self, and then you merge with the Paramatma, and that is the ultimate reality, and that is the oneness, omniscient personality. If you know your soul, you are already omniscient. So I've been there. I've been the journey right from that time, and then I said, okay, I'm going to dive into it. There's no if and buts. Just dive into it. I knew that chanting is my tool because they answered my question. And that is what I was learning from Sant Tukaram. I don't know whether you guys are aware of Sant Tukaram, Sant Dhaneshwar from Maharashtra. I was brought up in Maharashtra in Mumbai. So I've been watching those movies. I watched the Sai Baba movie and all. Those times were great. And I learned from them was just, Jai Jai Ram Krishna Hari, right? So like that, I started chanting my mantra from my Kula Devata. And then one fine day, I lost my horizon. I lost my egotic separation. So then I was unified with the whole. I just sensed it. Now I know it is unified. That time I didn't know. I thought I lost my mind. I thought I lost my self, location. I lost my location. I was everywhere with my focus. And I didn't know that. I thought I lost my psychological balance and something went wrong with my mind. And I started asking people, what is this, man? I have been doing chanting and now I see I'm not inside my body. Wherever I focus, I become that. So that was a problem for me to resolve. And people were talking to me and trying to, get their curiosity built up against. And I went to many people. I went to a lot of learned people. I went to a few people in Malad. There is a place in Mumbai. And nobody could answer me. But one guy came to me, man, you're on the right track. And there's something that you want to stick to it. And just discover, so, more and more, whatever you're doing is right, but just do it in a pace that you progress in your life also, which my parents were after me. They took all my books away. They said, no, if you do this, you'll be kind of a sannyasi, and you cannot be sannyasi. You want to live your worldly life. So, and at the same time, actually, in the 10th grade, when Patriji was discovering pyramids, I read Patriji's book. There was a lot of news coming in. One of the professors that were teaching me in personality development course that I was doing told me about Patriji and told me about the pyramids. And that time I was like kind of inclined to understand that more and more. I was talking about it in my school and colleges. Then I didn't pursue it. But then last year I started looking at it. But it's amazing. And I think only way you can get some result is diving into with free hand, completely suspended into that omniscient existence and believe every word that you are, finding in those teachings of, hey, you have to let go your fear and the fear of losing yourself. That's the only thing you can do. You're going to lose your personality and ego, and it should be ready for it. Now, problem is identity, right? If I'm ready to lose my identity, only then you're going to find your divine self. If you're going to stick with Shirish as a person and don't want to change yourself, you want to stick with your characteristic, that is a big transformation. And if that is what you want to let go, only then you're going to reach. Are you ready to lose your personality? Are you ready to your birth, personality or holdings and identity? That is the big, what you call sacrifice. Identity is a big sacrifice, and that's what I kind of dived into it. I was crying when I chanting. 3-4 months I started chanting, non-stop crying in the bus traveling. People were looking at it, laughing at me. Why the hell this boy is crying? Why is he crying? One lady, what happened to you? Why are you crying? No, I'm remembering my God. I am meeting my God for last, I don't know how many lives, right? So when you go and meet your mom after years of living in the United States, what do you feel? This is just 10 years of your motherhood. They have taken care of you. Now this God is taking care of you for lives and lives, right? When you really remember that God, you should be crying like any crazy baby wanting to meet mom. That's how the deep is the love. And I was feeling that. And during that time, like 3 months, I was just chanting, getting at the bottom of my existence and just dropped my existence as a person. Then my horizon of egotic boundaries were just vanished, and I became one with everything else that was around me. So that is the surrender. That is the surrender, what do you call? There's one beautiful word in Marathi, samarpan. You got to do your egotic samarpan in that so that you can be unified. You have a boundary, you have protection, you have a seclusion, you have an isolation that is not going to let you merge with the unified self. With knowledge, you can only create boundaries. When you're going to your mom, you don't need knowledge. You're not going to teach her knowledge. If you think that you're going to go back to your mom and teach, then you are wrong side. I mean, you're not going to teach God what to do. You have to let go your ego. No professors will let you come with the ego and have you teach him what he wants to do. And like that, mom is mom. God is the God. So he knows more than you and he has absolute perfection. So whatever you know is very limited. And just for 40, 50, or maybe 30, 20 years, whatever you lived in this planet, all that knowledge has to go away. Only thing is a love for divine self. No comparison. There's nothing to compare with. That is a perfect, right? So if you compare, you're lost. Your knowledge, you're lost. You can do knowledge, whatever you do after the meditation or whatever the time that you have kept for the meditation. You do whatever this thing, but during that, or even during the astral travel, you don't want to challenge anyone. I mean, if you're connecting with your higher self, you're not challenging anything that you see, the higher self or the knowledge that is coming through. Just observe it, accept it, and then be with it. So if it is the right thing, if you are connecting with the higher self in a well way, you probably will absorb all of that. But egotic separation is not going to help. I think that's what I can think of now.
Amazing.
Thank you.
That's pretty amazing. Awesome. Your journey and especially the losing the egotic self is amazing. So thank you so much for sharing it. Okay, we'll start a meditation. After the meditation, we'll take any questions if anybody has it. Okay, friends, let's do the Sankalp Dhyan. So Sankalp Dhyan is to connect the 50 states and make it one nation. Okay, let's make it one consciousness. That is our Sankalpa. Let's all begin meditation. 30 minutes we'll do, and then we'll take any questions. I request you all to get ready and settle down, relax yourself. Cross your legs, clasp your hands, and close your eyes. Bring your total attention and awareness into this present moment. All we are doing is observing our natural normal breath. We are just observing. You are becoming a total witness of your own breath, with no judgment, with no analysis. Just relax and be present here. Our intent for today is to connect all the 50 nations in America, making one nation. This is Patriji's intention and it's our intention. Let us connect to Patrisa's consciousness. Dissolve your ego, become one with this universe. Physically we are separate, energetically we are all one. We are all doing it together. Observe your natural normal breath, be present here. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to understand. Just witness yourself. Witness yourself as part of one consciousness. Transcend your body, transcend your mind, become one with your breath. When you become one with your breath, you are one with this entire universe. Just be present here, friends. Be with your breath. Experience your oneness with everything. Be a witness of yourself, my dear friends. Know that we are less of matter, more of energy. Experience this. Absolutely no thinking. Every moment, observe yourself, observe your breath. All that we have is this present moment. Live in this present moment with awareness. Last 10 minutes, friends. Let's be in this group consciousness. The entire nation is meditating with us. Everyone in this America gonna get this spiritual wisdom. Everyone is gonna become vegetarians. Last 5 minutes, friends. Just be with your breath. Be present here. Be aware of yourself. Observe the process happening inside you. Last 3 minutes spent. Just be with your breath. Last 1 minute spent. Last 30 seconds. Let us express our deepest gratitude to Pitamaha Patriji for giving this wonderful practice and all the wisdom and taking us in the spiritual path, making our life beautiful. Thank you, our dear Patriji. I thank everyone for joining today and sharing energies towards this one nation, one collective consciousness. Our intentions are manifesting and it's becoming true. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whenever you're ready, place your hands on your eyes and open it slowly with a great smile. It's a great initiative by Preeti ji. It's a wonderful program that you started, bringing all the nations together. Thank you so much. And thank you, Arun Gaurav, for giving me this opportunity. If you have any questions, we can take it. Otherwise, we'll end the session.
Sure. My name is Jyoti. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Jyoti, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm talking from California. I teach meditation here from my city here, Mountain House.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had a question. So now seeing the participant number, it doesn't add up to 50. So I'm guessing, like, how do we make sure that, like, how is it that we will have masters from all the 50 states?
That is our intention, to have the masters, right? So you
Okay.
do you know how many people meditating in America?
I don't have the number, but
Yeah.
definitely it
So
is a big one.
I'll tell you an example. In New Jersey, I know at least there are 400 people. it doesn't mean that all the 400 people come for one program, right? They do on their own, and they come up for one program, on that program they don't come. Imagine there's only 400 in New Jersey. Imagine like all 50 states. They are there, but they don't know to connect with everybody. Right? They don't know if there is anybody in their city or in their local. So we are creating this intention so that we can come together and do it.
Got it.
All separated. There is a way. So this is the way to bring everybody together.
Good. Thank you. Thank you so
Great
much for
question.
the
Thank
clarity.
you.
Yeah.
Arun Gaur, share your experience.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Sudhakar. It's all like for those 30 minutes of meditation, I lost myself for a moment and I came back. It's a wonderful meditation. You always like whatever you say, right? Like echo each and everything from the message that you have given and the target that you have set for the team you have, right? Like these are the things that we need to take the inspiration from, and we will try to implement the message that you have given, right? It not just for New Jersey, it applies to every state that we have. And we'll definitely work towards bringing all of them to one platform, or maybe we'll go to each and every platform wherever needed. Let's help each other. Let's try to bring everyone together. Everyone again, like individually, we will support. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you. It's a great. You are a big support for everything. Thank you.
yeah, masters, please feel free to share your experience. If you have anything, any message that you want to give to other states or to New Jersey, anything is fine. Just go ahead and share your experience.
I think it's a transformation, right? If I can share additional thoughts, so that the world is going through the transformation as we are seeing it, right? Political transformation, ecological transformation, the environment, economy, and the work environment, and the culture itself is uniting globally. And then it's kind of an identity that is re-establishing. The meditation is one of the core function that we need to establish again as the cultural framework and cultural support system for emotion, and a lot of things that are happening around the world. People need support, and I think this is an army that Patriji has set up, providing that support system to the humanity.
Perfect. Yeah, great message. Thanks you. Thanks, Harish, for having.
Yeah.
Anjali ji, yes, you can go ahead and speak.
Namaste, Sudhakar Garu, and namaste, all masters. It was a great meditation today. I was in trance, but okay. Okay. I was in trance state, but I could hear you. Like you said, don't go in trance state. So, but still, it was very intense energy. And even though we are 20, 30 people here, astral masters, there are lot more astral masters with us.
Yeah.
Their blessings with us. So we have strong support of all astral masters as
Yeah.
that's what I felt.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Shirisha ji.
Yeah, hello, Sudhakar garu. Hi,
Hi,
Arun.
namaste.
Yeah. You always amaze us people with your targets and all. So wonderful hearing your knowledge and targets.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful meditation. Don't want to come out of it, but yeah, one master asked, right? Only 30 people are there in the Zoom, but if anyone able to see the third eye vision,
Yeah.
yeah, they can see, they can say how many astral masters present here,
Yeah.
not just different planets, not just the people are here are listening,
Yeah.
even many other planets, there so many souls are waiting for
Yeah.
the listen this and they will attend this.
Yeah.
So it's not just about physical masters. So just I wanted to share that. Thank you.
Yes. Great. Great. Thank you, Shirashira. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Andy. Thank
Yeah. That's great. All right then. So if no, what is then we can close it there or anything else.
Last time I individually asked everyone to called upon their name and asked. So it's up to you. Like, how do you want to take?
So if nobody there, I would close. But if anybody want to speak or ask questions, or if want to share what they're doing, what they're thinking about this one nature collective consciousness, we can go ahead.
Namaste.
Namaste, Preeti. Namaste.
Very, very deep meditation today. At the end, I felt like a lot of energy came and it froze everything here.
Yeah.
So a lot of transformation is going on. The work is going on and we are setting up the foundation. Anything that is there today, and if we want to shift to another level, we need tremendous amount of energies. And this group meditation is the easiest way, especially coming on Zoom. All the divine masters from all the states coming together. We are building that grid where the matter can be manifested. We will see this in upcoming societies. The kind of messages every day I'm getting is so much to integrate.
Yeah.
But I'm going to note it down and share with everybody. But it's a great cause. Just don't give up on 50 states and only we show up only for our state. It is a moment to celebrate Patriji's simplest teaching. East or West, entire world can practice, not only on planet Earth, trust me. We have been an example for other third dimensional planets. That was my experience when I was in Sedona 5-day retreat. And I saw that energy, the light that we are creating here is an inspiration to all other third dimension planets and the life there. So great transformation with great speed is happening. Currently, I'm reading this book. I would like to bring this up again because how it came today, not today, but how it came to me and how it is so much meaningful to all of us being pyramid masters. If you
Okay. Secret world. Okay, secret world government.
Yeah. So if you just think that it's Patriji mission to bring transformation with meditation, what transformation we can bring, right? But here in this book, all that details is given as a guidance to the leaders who are a true leader. What are their qualities? And being a leader, what all can we do? And in the past, what all has happened at country level, the energy work, the light forces and the dark forces, how they have been setting up their steps. Everything is documented here, which is kind of eye-opening for each one of us. And we have a lot to take from this book as a quality of leaders, because we are forming a bridge between the East and the West, bringing spirituality from East, modernizing it, and making easy for everybody. Like US, you market anything. So you make it available, easy, affordable. Everybody can practice. Everybody can make a difference in their life. Within first 40 days of practice of serious meditation with some wisdom sharing, it is so profound. You don't know when you shift from one state to another. The suffering ends there, right there. And then we shift in service. All the concept of Vedas, the four Mahavakyas summarized by Adi Shankaracharya, it is so easily understandable when we come to this place, meditate, read books, share, teach meditation. There's nothing else remaining. We are incorporating all the Vedas wisdom here in practical. Service without expectation is not an easy thing. Selfless service is not an easy thing. A true yogi can do that. And Patriji has given us that power to make, miraculous creator. We all are, each one of us are. We just need to remind us every day and bring creativity wherever we are. Thank you so much. Every time it is a lot coming, and thank you for taking time to listen to me.
What's a great wisdom. We love to listen more.
Thank you.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much. And that book is A Secret World Government.
Yes, it's a must read for each of one of us.
Yeah.
I just want to give one tip for if anybody has not bought Pyramid at home for meditation, they should do it. It should be ASAP. Reason is it is really something that you're missing. I've been doing my meditation last 4 or 5 days, actually 2 weeks. And you can only experience it after doing it. I cannot even explain you what is going on. So this Sunday, we had an event in Edison. There's one of them meditation practicing lady. She sat for meditation for 10 minutes and everybody was talking that there was a party going on. Some kids were playing. She was doing meditation. She finished the meditation 10 minutes. She came out from meditation inside the pyramid. She came out outside of the pyramid. And a boy came. Auntie, you were doing meditation, right? How come you were there with me playing and talking? And I saw you with a lot of other people in other room. And you were pretty much everywhere. How come you were doing that? You were doing meditation at this place. So we just realized that she was experiencing that while she was meditating, but in reality, astrally, she was actually executing that experience in the meditation in astral body. So there is a profound impact of this tool, pyramid. So if any of the masters who are really working hard in the meditation and making their efforts, just buy this pyramid or make it yourself. It's not very complicated, and use it. Your results will be multiplied.
I'm very happy to hear this experience today because I had a similar experience today with myself. As if like I'm present in multiple places. I saw during my personal meditation today. And the whole day I don't know, with this Sankalp only, I'm connecting with the 50 states. And that is what I felt during my daytime meditation, not now. At this time, I had no vision, but it was a lot of energies bringing like sweeping things. It's like sweeping things, whatever is not necessary.
Yeah. It is cleaning out a lot dirt from the mind and at the same time opening the gate for us. So do not underestimate power of pyramid. Of course, not to underestimate the power of meditation, but Pyramid is
That
also
meditation, and the bigger the sankalp is, the bigger you withdraw or to harness the energies. And we all come with pure intention, with clean heart, without any personal motive.
Correct.
It amplifies, multiplies, in by many factors.
absolutely.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Your experience
I'll-
were very profound and inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Preetiji. Yeah, actually, I forgot to mention, during meditation, I was standing in between entire USA, like all the states in the map, right? I was standing in the between. So I don't know what is the meaning of it, but I was standing in the between. So just after listening to your experience, I reminded that. So I wanted to share. Thank you.
Yeah. Every day in my mind, it's like there's a dot connecting from one to another, and we are like walking on the map of USA. So astrally, that's what we do with the power of thought. Just hop, leap, jump.
Yeah.
Amazing time to connect with all PSSM masters here in USA. I'm so happy
Yes.
to be part of it every day.
Thank you so much for taking initiation and bringing all the 50 states together. Really, bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Thank you, Shirishaji. It is all collective consciousness. Whatever is needed, it is manifested through all of us. One cannot do things. I was really afraid only 3 days are remaining. I'm putting something new. I don't know how many people will show up. But this is how the power, how we connect and we supported everybody, each other. We are growing together, walking together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So I think there's nobody. You can close it. Thank you, Preetiji. Thank you so much. Great initiative. We'll continue to do this next.
Thank you so
next
much.
days.
Vote for other nearby states where we don't have masters, and we put a sankalp to have PSSM Patriji's teaching practiced by each and every home. Meditation, Swadhyay, and Shakahar. First of
Sure.
all, you know.
Yeah, sure, we'll do it.
So talking about this, right? I mean, so Sagarji, this is great that we are meeting together, right? Connecting us, in a platform is one thing, and expansion is another thing, right? So how are you planning for expanding this?
We'll get the messages one
Yeah,
after the another.
it will
That's what
happen. Now it's intention, so it will come.
it will come. And read this book. You will get many answers here. What is there?
Yeah.
What is upcoming? It is what is unfolding here, you know.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I can't express, like, I had a thought of writing a letter to the president. And the other day I got this book in my hand. This book I saw before also, but I didn't purchase. But this time I had to. And in this book, author Helen Roerich, she wrote many letters to Franklin Roosevelt in 1930s. And what all she suggested, he implemented. And that saved the nation from the great, scarcity. So he passed the few I remember, agricultural land conservation rule, education to women, everybody should have equal education, and many other such rules were suggested by the hierarchy of light or the masters. And she channeled those messages and she passed it over to the president and he implemented it. So these such things happen at political level at all the time, but only few can receive. It's like, what next to be done, like you said, right? So you will receive in these moments. So just be part of such intention, Sankalp Dhyan.
Mm-hmm.
You will find things are just, bursting from inside. What all, how can we do? What all can be changed? How can we change things? It's all coming. The idea is percolating here. How it will be implemented, up to universe. But I can see that is happening.
I mean, the way, I mean, we are spreading, the way we are executing, that itself is amazing in the sense that without any organization or without any planning, these things are happening just like that. So maybe there is a planning behind this that we are not aware of. Maybe it's not a material world that is planning it, but it is an astral world that is planning it, and we are just executor of it.
We just need to get the message, and this message, the communication doesn't happen that easily. It only happens when you are united. You are selfless. You are not your mind. You are the universal mind. How this message will go, leave up to universe. I have seen things like blabbering throughout my life, did nothing ever, but everything happened in my life. So I know I just have to blabber like this and share with others who can raise voice along with me and agree, sometimes make it say crazy. It's okay.
And Preeti ji is doing amazing job. She resigned her full-time job and took this as a full-time job. She's inspiration for everybody here.
Hired
So-
the very next day. I got
Wow.
hired the very next day by Cosmic World Government.
Yeah, see, she's going to inspire everybody. She's going to do, I know, she's the, yeah. Thank you, Preeti ji. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Okay, Arun Garu, you can close me. Thank you, Shirish. Amazing knowledge. Thanks for coming and sharing and being here. Thank you, everyone, again.
We'll meet again tomorrow. Let's share
Sure.
our more sharing tomorrow.
Sure, definitely. We'll continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lakshmi, you want to say something?
Yeah, yeah, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అరుణ్. నాకు చాలా భయం వేస్తుంది మాట్లాడటానికి. అండ్ నేను స్వయం హలో వినిపిస్తుందా అండి?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
యా, అది స్వయం చెప్పారనమాట. మీ స్టేట్ నుండి సైన్ అప్ చేయమనేసి నాకు షీట్ పంపించారు. 50 days 50 hours 50 masters అని. సో అది గుడ్ థాట్ అనేసి చాలా మంచిగా అనిపించింది. కానీ సైన్ అప్ చేయడానికి కొంచెం నర్వస్ అయినాను. సో ఈరోజు సెషన్ ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది, టైం చూస్తే ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఎండింగ్ టైం అయిపోయింది. సో నేను సైన్ అప్ చేయాలంటే ఒక సెషన్ వింటే అటెండ్ అవుతే నాకు తెలుస్తుంది కదా అని నేను అటెండ్ అయినాను. సో 1 minute మెడిటేషన్ చేసే ఛాన్స్ వచ్చింది. ఫెల్ట్ వెరీ గుడ్. అండ్ ప్రీతి గారి గురించి తెలుసుకోవడం కూడా నాకు ఫస్ట్ టైం. తను డిజైన్ చేశారు ఈ ప్లాన్ అనేసి. అండ్ తన ప్రెజెన్సీలో ఉండడం కూడా, అంటే నేను ఓపెన్ చేయంగానే తను కూడా ఉండడం, అందరు మాస్టర్స్ కన్వర్జేషన్స్, ఐ ఫెల్ట్ రియలీ హ్యాపీ అరుణ్ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi. Yeah, please plan to sign up and pick a date.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do soon as possible. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arun.
Okay, friends. Yeah, let's call it a day. We'll talk tomorrow with I think next is Georgia.